Hey everyone, it's Jazz. So just before we start the episode, I'd just like to tell you that since we did this episode online, uh, we heard each other fine during the call, but in the recording there's some overlapping, so it sounds like either we're cutting each other off or we say something and then someone else says something, but it sounds like they're flipped. So yeah, just a heads up for that, and hopefully it doesn't disturb the listening experience too much. So yeah, enjoy.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello. Okay. Episode 4, Vibing with the Boys. I'm Jazz.
I'm Maple.
And I'm Oreo.
Yeah. And
Wait, what's your name again?
Oreo.
Because I'm white on the inside.
Oh. Okay, that was random. Oh, okay. So we got a Reddit thingy right now that says effing hate cats. I effing hate cats. I didn't used to hate them. When I was in middle school, my sister had an outdoor cat that I would sometimes cuddle with and give it my leftover tuna cans. As an adult, I'd go to a friend's place and pet and play with their cats, and then I'd go home to my cat-free place and cleanse myself of the hair that got over my clothes and purse. I thought cats were cute and could be fun to play with. Now I can't effing stand the disgusting creatures. That's rough. That's pretty rough. Okay, so why do you hate cats? Give us like good arguments. So
why do I hate cats? Like, from personal experience, I never hated cats before moving to Canada. My roommate had a cat, and it was I don't know how to describe it. It's so annoying. It used to puke hairballs everywhere, and sometimes if he left the bedroom door closed, so she can't get to her litter box, she would pee all over the floor, stuff like that.
Oh,
It's disgusting to have.
Okay.
And if he leaves like for an hour, he comes back at 5 o'clock. If he comes back at 6 o'clock, from 5 to 6, she's meowing on the front door. Non-stop.
Oh.
So annoying.
Same here. My cat keeps meowing at 4 a.m.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I get angry when my birds wake me up at 6:30, but I can't imagine like a cat in your because the birds are like far from me, but a cat like in your face just meowing at you.
Wait, did your roommate get a cat in a dorm?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the worst idea.
I know.
Why? Okay, now I get it why.
Yeah,
you hate cats.
I had some I don't care to admit it, but I had some dark thoughts about how to dispose of the cat in an illegitimate way.
Yeah.
I googled some stuff that animal production won't like.
Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. That's all I can think of.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really like cats at first. I just thought they were like because with a dog, it like gives you attention. It's loving. You get home and the dog wants to be with you. From my experience with cats that I had seen, the cat doesn't care about you whatsoever. But now I feel like that's not true. Like, I'm kind of getting converted to the cat department.
Cat department.
Well, but did you feel like that before?
I guess before getting him, it was kind of like this in the beginning, but as you go with him, he gets adapted to you.
Okay.
But it's gotta be like him getting adapted to you, and sometimes it can be complicated.
But it'll never the cat will never love you.
No, he will.
I don't know. I just I still feel like as much attention you can give a cat and it can kind of be cuddly sometimes. I feel like the cat won't the cat doesn't care if you're not there. As long as it can eat and poop and it lives, it doesn't it'll notice that you're gone, but it'll be indifferent.
I guess every cat has his own personality, and it doesn't apply to all the cats. It's pretty much a stereotype.
Yeah.
But for now, I kind of feel like this.
Yeah. Oh, also, we forgot to mention, Goose isn't here today because he's got some stuff to do, but we didn't want to postpone the episode till next week. So this will probably be a shorter episode. And also, second thing is, I don't know if you can tell, but this is online because we couldn't really meet up for reasons that we'll just not explain because it's our personal life and we don't have to share our personal life with everyone.
Bro, don't be so anxious.
So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Has anyone seen the Cat musical, the movie?
No, and
No, I didn't
I
want
don't
to.
really feel like I
saw
want
the
to.
trailer. It looks bad.
Yeah, it
Really,
looks
really
so
bad.
It
bad.
just looks awkward.
Yeah.
Like everyone looks naked except they're not. Like that on its own just makes me uncomfortable. Like,
Especially like the moving with the CGI is so weird.
yeah. But is it CGI or is it mostly costume and then like overlays?
It's mostly CGI, and it's very bad CGI.
Yeah.
But some like fur and I guess. But it's weird. Because they kept getting like a skin tie green costume. I don't know how they call them, like for CGI.
Right. Yeah. Actually, we're watching it right now. It looks pretty fake, and
Yeah.
it looks like I don't know. It just there's something about it that just looks weird, like almost dark. It looks creepy almost.
Yeah, it's like a cult.
Yeah, it is.
We did it the last year. In ESR, they were talking about cults. It presents all the aspects of it. I mean, Matt did a video about it. It's literally a cult.
Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm
movie.
just like still watching the trailer right now. It just looks so awkward. Like there's a cat that's just dancing, but like weirdly dancing.
I know, because apparently, on the set, every actor had to take like cat classes.
Wait, what?
Take what?
Cat classes.
Cat classes.
What does that mean?
It's like to behave like cats, and it's so weird and creepy. Imagine going through this.
Imagine how awkward
like,
that must be to take cat
He
classes.
like cat. Yeah, I know. Imagine saying to someone that you do that
Lick
for
your
a living.
paw. I said lick your paw. You're gonna get enough.
Oh my god. It's just weird. It just looks like a creepy movie.
Did you read any reviews?
It is.
No,
It is.
let's go read some reviews. Not hate reviews, because those are gonna be explicit rated, and we don't.
20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is generous usually.
20%. Oh man. Wow. That's terrible. Hey, actually, can you check the Last Airbender? Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, what's the budget again?
I just like steer clear of that movie. Just no one watch it. It's so terrible. Like just look up like if you just look up on YouTube the Last Airbender fighting clip, like they tried to do it all one take, and it's like a minute and a half or almost 2 minute clip, and it's just like
5%.
5%.
Let's see the series.
The series? Oh, the series is gonna be like 90%. 100%.
100%. Whoa.
Dang, that's awesome. Oh, that makes me so happy. Audience rating 4.9. Like, there's nothing wrong you can say about this show. But, like, the movie, it's just, like, if you just look up that 2-minute clip, it's just so awkward because of the one take, and no one knows what they're doing. Aang just looks confused as heck, and then Sokka is, like, just the, like, complete opposite of Sokka. He's never funny, he's never cringy, he's just super normal. Katara is an idiot, and it's messed up. It's just terrible.
Yeah, and it was kind of speed up.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, like we saw in the 24 frames of Nick video. He says, like, and it's true, like, everything is just sped up. All of season 1 is sped up until the last episode of the North Pole, where, like, Aang fights the Fire Nation. And it's like, that whole episode is condensed into, like, a 10-minute thing, which is already half the time of a normal episode.
Even the production was made pretty fast.
How long did it take, do you know?
I don't know, but it feels like
Yeah.
it. Like, a lot of the CGI is not well placed. Like, the character don't move with the CGI sometimes. I mean, error of editing, but still.
Yeah, no, and there's like major problems with it. Like, it just doesn't give justice at all to the series in any way. Like, none of the characters feel like the actual character. None of how it's made feels like the series. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. Like, there's nothing good about the movie, even if you're not even comparing it to the series. It's just terrible.
No.
Like, the acting is terrible. The CGI is terrible. It's just so awkward and just so weird. It's just not good. Even if you're not comparing it.
I guess. Sad.
Yeah, sorry, I'm ranting on it right now, but it's like, I don't even...
He loves his airbender.
Yeah. Like, I just recently got back into this Avatar stuff. Because, I had watched it, but when I was maybe 7. And then I had watched it another 2 times, the whole series. And then I kind of forgot about it. But it's still been, like, my favorite series, and I've still known that for years. But I kind of just, like, didn't really, like, watch any videos about it or anything like that. Then randomly popped up in my YouTube feed, and then it got me back into it. Now I'm watching, like, a bunch of theories and news, and yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And it was they were actually planning on making a live action Netflix series, and they were doing it. It's been in production for a couple of years now. Except the creators were hired as the executive producers, and Netflix promised them that they would, like, fulfill, like, give it justice, the show. And for 2 years now, they haven't been giving it justice. And so the creators of the show, who are the executive producers, left. And so, which means, first of all, it was already terrible, and now it's going to get even more terrible. So I don't know how bad this is going to be. Like, it can't be as bad as a movie, but it's still like that. That does not give me hope at all.
I mean, it might be cancelled, maybe. Who knows?
I mean, honestly, it would be a shame if it's cancelled. But then again, not really. Because, like, first of all, no one asked for this series. And, like, when you remake a show, it's like people, like, already people think, like, I asked Elio, I asked Oreo last time.
Oreo.
Sorry, so awkward not to say the actual name. I asked Oreo last time if he had seen The Last Airbender, and he told me yes, the movie. Like, already that just angers me, because it's like the movie is good. Like, it doesn't represent it. So now...
No, but I told you I hated it.
True.
I told you
True.
It sucks. You told me, oh no, the series is better, and we started watching it, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, but just the fact that, like, the first thing that people think of is the movie is already bad. And now with the series, you're gonna have, like, another option that's gonna also not be, like, the original thing. So when you ask someone, have you seen The Last Airbender, you're always gonna have to specify, like, oh, this one, and then you're gonna have to have an argument with them about, like, if it's good or bad or whatever. Like, it just ruins the whole thing, I find.
I think we should just let Avatar as it is, as a little series. Not so little, but a good series that's fine and all. It's well made, and I don't want it to expand, so it ruins it. Like,
well, honestly, I'd be fine if it, like, they already expanded with The Legend of Korra, which is pretty cool.
No, I mean, that's not...
Yeah, but The Legend of Korra is pretty good, actually.
Not those type of expansions. I mean, like a movie, another...
Like production expansions.
Yeah. Like, the story itself, I don't want it to change. I want a different story, like Korra or something else.
They could do the next... Like, it would be cool, honestly, if they did 4 of them. Like,
for what?
Like, they started with air, then they did water, then earth, then fire. No, concept trailer. Like, it would be cool if they did, like, each nation's avatar. Like, just do a full cycle. Like, 4 series. That would be kind of cool, I find.
Remember, like, in one episode, there was, like, the Tales of Ba Sing Se?
That was good.
That was
Leaves
good.
from the Vine.
I liked
where, like, everyone... Like, if you look up Leaves from the Vine on YouTube, you'll just see a bunch of reaction videos where everyone's crying. It's a pretty good song, actually. I'm listening to the lo-fi version of it.
They should do, like...
No, I'm serious. I've been listening to Avatar music, and it's so good. Yeah, this is definitely a concept trailer.
It looks good. We're watching the Avatar: The Last Airbender teaser trailer from Netflix. Concept trailer.
It's a concept, which means it's fake.
Yeah, but still.
No, it looks... I mean... It's pretty cool that someone actually took the time to make.
Yo, did you see the
Terrible.
Microsoft new tablet?
Terrible,
the, like,
horrible. It looks disgusting. No, it looks terrible.
It looks good. The Duo.
How does it look good?
No, I mean, sure, it doesn't look the best, but did you see there's 2 models. I don't remember the first one, and there's the Duo. The other one has, like, a
display
foldable
Is it actually a foldable display? Because I know the Duo has the hinge. Like, without the actual foldable display, it's just there's 2 displays, DS style.
But it's not that
But
bad
what's
for
the
a
point?
start.
Like, who wants this? First of all, it's tiny, but it's basically like an iPad Mini, but you can fold to half
the
the
other
size.
one. Not this Geo. The other one. I don't remember its name.
Yeah.
Neo,
Neo?
maybe?
I think it's Neo.
Yeah. This one was actually cool, like accessories and I don't talk about the l'appareil himself. I'm talking about like the features of it, except the hinge, of course. But like the screens, and you see like when the keyboard pops up and it becomes like a touch bar and a keyboard in the same time, or like the pen and all. And maybe if they do the same OS on a normal screen, it could be good, I guess.
But like for the
and the 360 fold, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's fine, I guess.
It's
just like, who wants this? Like, why would, like, what's the point?
Like having two small tablets.
It's like having two, and the hinge is just terrible. Like, it's so thick.
It's not a tablet. It's a phone.
But see, I watched Talos Tech's videos on it, and he's an Apple sheep, so he rants on everything that's not Apple, with justice though. But it's like, look how thick the hinge is. Like, why would you want to have the hinge that thick on your tablet? Because the thing is, like, they advertise it to be not a phone, except it's kind of a phone because you can have a SIM card in it, and it has like that little like front-facing speaker, right? So you can actually put it on your ear. But then it's like huge and it folds.
It has some nice features, like the keyboard one and the mouse pad.
I don't know.
Yeah. I
mean, I get like how it could be nice and like innovative, but like, what's the point of it? Like,
I'm talking about the innovation, as you said, like the Android compatibility. I think there's a lot of potential for this. I mean, it's still a new thing. Maybe they'll add more to it as it continues, and maybe there'll be like more generation. And I think Microsoft had a lot to like learn from their phones. Remember the Microsoft phones?
Just dead. Yeah.
Yeah, rip. I think they learned some things, like include Android.
But
and, like,
does the Surface Duo
apps.
Neo run on Android or is it Windows?
It's like a mix of them. And you have like all the Windows
Android
app
apps.
and all the Android apps, and you still have the widgets.
So it has the Play
and
Store?
all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has the Play Store and Android.
Yeah.
As I know. And I mean, the Duo is small, but the other one, the Neo, is bigger. I guess.
We just watched the trailer for the Neo right now. Yeah, it looked.
And apparently, with some reviews that I saw, the fabric is pretty well too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like now we're watching like Oreo just put up a video of the razor, the foldable razor, and that one's pretty cool. Like, I actually like that one a lot. Like, it still makes no sense to buy it unless you're really like the type of person who used to own the original razor and who wants like the novelty of it.
Yeah.
But for like a modern day user, I think a Z Flip would be like more like better at this point in time.
Yeah, but I'm pretty interested in the Duo and all, because you can sync it up with your computer and all. And even if it fails as a product, you know, like the Chromebook, it's like a laptop that isn't a laptop. They could do something with it, like Android apps, Microsoft apps, small thing, dual thing.
I wonder why they didn't do a folding screen though, because like if it's like the hinge doesn't have to, like, they could have just put the same hinge, and like just put the folding screen. No.
Yeah, but it would have worked with the 360 thing that they showed. And I mean, with the accessories, it's gonna be hard to like implement the sensors and all if they do a hinge. Like, as soon as you clap the keyboard on it, it senses it, and then it does another different kind of OS, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's I agree. It's cool that they like made something.
Yeah.
I just think no one's gonna buy it. Too. Like, it's just like you have better options, and like I have the same feeling with the Galaxy Fold, not the Z Fold 2 now, which is just random naming, but like the original Galaxy Fold, it was $2,000, which is like 2,600 Canadian, which is a crazy amount to pay for a phone. And like the front screen like is basically never used, so it's basically a foldable tablet. So I didn't really like that concept.
But I guess it's a new type. I think it's a new type of generation for the phones and all. Maybe like evolve into something else. Like for example, when the iPhone got out, it was like something new, but people will still keep normal phones. And like, what's the point if I can do this with my other phone? And then a lot of things got new in it, so they started going on like I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of potential.
But like I just like that design. Like the only thing is with the Z Flip is that like the screen is so small, and I see how you could complain about that. Like the front screen only shows the time. That's it. It's like a tiny screen right near the camera. So then what's the point of having it fold at all? If you have no outside screen, then what's the point? So I think like a good design would have been like the Razr with like actually a small screen on the front that you actually do use, because with the Fold you don't really use the outside screen. Like you just immediately go to the inside screen because it's so much nicer. But with the smaller screens on the Razr, it's just like the big screen but smaller, and you still want to use it because you can do a lot of things on it. So I think that would have been a good design for the Z Flip.
I mean,
it shows as if it's only for notifications, if I'm not mistaken.
It's notifications, but I think you can, like, they could have also put more on the screen. They just would have had to optimize a lot of more things, so it would have been a lot of work.
I'm thinking about like the OS or they're gonna build for the Duo, if they could use it on something else, maybe like incorporate it in the Xbox if it's more lightweight than the Windows 10. It could be cool. I mean, that on your Xbox, cool, multitasking and keyboards. And
the
stuff.
Xbox, I think they want to keep like they're changing the physical design to more of like a gaming PC design, but they still want to keep it like a gaming console. They don't want to make it a PC. But the thing is, like, you could, like, why are PCs so expensive? Like, if you can actually get an Xbox that, like, now the new one is gonna have like 12 teraflops of power, it's gonna be like super strong for only $500 or $600. Then why are PCs so strong? Like, if you could just run Windows on the thing, it would be amazingly strong.
Yeah. No, but they showed in the trailer for the Duo that you could attach it to your PC. So why can't you attach it to something else? Maybe to give it more of an expanding degree.
Yeah, but Xbox cannot support. Like, people have tried to run Windows on Xbox, and it's in part because of the file system. Xbox uses like a completely different file system, whereas Windows uses, I think, the NTFS or exFAT. I think it's NTFS. So like the file systems are completely incompatible, so you can't actually, like, if you manage to download Windows, it can't run anything. It has no clue how to run it. Yeah, it is, because it would be pretty cool if you could run Windows on an Xbox. Like, you'd have a pretty powerful gaming PC right there. And like, it has the GPU built in.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need an external GPU or anything. Like, it's a pretty strong GPU. It's a pretty strong CPU too. So everything's good in there.
I'm looking forward to this. And I mean, VR too, it's expanding. There's a lot of new technology that keep evolving these days.
Yeah, VR is cool. If they can make like a cheaper version of the Quest, which I really think they should. I don't know if they are. I don't know if that's like recent news. I know Goose said something about them making another Quest, but I don't know if it's cheaper or not. If they can...
Like the white
Sorry,
one.
what did you say?
I heard rumor about like a white one that people pretty much disliked or something. I don't know.
Oh.
There was one, I think.
Yeah,
but I'm not
sure. It'd be really nice if they could make a budget version of the Quest, or if eventually like this technology could get cheap, like the current technology of the Quest could get cheaper to manufacture, so that you could like have an even better Quest for a full price, and this one would kind of downgrade into cheaper models in the future. Kind of like what they're doing with the iPads. Like the next iPad Air will have the design of the 2018 iPad Pro, so it'll have like the full screen design. So if they kind of do that same like refresh cycle with the Quest, that would be cool, I think.
Yeah, I think for like VR, it would be cool to be on servers.
Yeah,
imagine it. That'll be like a huge potential. It will be hard to make for sure, but it'll be pretty neat.
Yeah, we're watching the Iron Man VR gameplay right now, but this is PS only, I think. Which is kind of annoying. Like, why would... I mean, I understand with the Spider-Man thing, because, you know, Sony used to own Spider-Man. But why are they doing Iron Man only VR too? Only PlayStation VR. Like I don't want Marvel to be like an only Sony thing. I don't like that idea. Like anyone with like different types of VR headsets, that means they won't play any Marvel games that can eventually come out.
Wait, do you want it to go on Facebook?
I'm sorry, what?
Or
You
something?
cut out a bit.
I mean, do you want it to be
Yeah,
on
like it would be
Oculus
cool
or
if Iron
something?
Man VR were on Oculus. Like I don't understand why they're doing only Sony.
I guess they have more experience with it, and it's not the same type of
What do you mean?
stuff. Is it like discs and all?
No.
CD
Oh
drives?
yeah, well PSVR, the thing is that you have to plug it into your PlayStation. It runs off the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if like you couldn't get the game looking that nice if you put it on the CPU just from the Oculus directly, because like it does look pretty nice. Like the graphics are pretty good. So I don't know if you would really need like a lot of power coming from the PlayStation itself. But if they could eventually not do like a Sony only thing like they do with Spider-Man games on PS, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would probably
good.
buy. I mean, I think in the future I might save up for a VR headset, but like I really want to. I feel like I'm not in a rush, so I want to wait until the technology is like I get more for my buck, you know?
Yeah, but pretty much my activities, like school stuff and all, is pretty much internet based. For example, I can do everything except like notes on Notability in like my browser, and for me, like I'm not a big gamer or something, so I just need a lightweight thing, so like a Raspberry Pi or something, and I can do pretty much my whole stuff in it. I think like a lot of people are buying like super good gaming PCs just to use them for like normal stuff.
Yeah, for online school, I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel like talking about online school now. I think we'll just keep that for later or just never. We'll just...
Maybe you can use your VR for online school.
That'd be cool.
Imagine sitting in class.
I mean, there's a thing.
Your body.
Yeah.
Jazz. Remember the thing that I showed you on Discord for the VR Firefox hubs? Yeah, we actually did it in an online school with the French teacher.
Is it you who gave her the idea? Nice.
Yeah. I kept spamming.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if you could do imagine VR chat, but for school. Actually, wait, no, this could actually seriously be a feasible thing. If they just if they ask us everyone, like most people at our school have enough money to afford something like this, since like it's already a private school and we have to buy the iPads and everything. So I mean, if they're pretty sure that most people can afford it, like in the future, if things get cheaper, maybe it would be like an actually really good option for just doing online school from home.
No, I think Hubs was working on it with some schools, since it works on mobile and PC and all, and you could use like the Google Cardboard thing. Yeah, and it will be a pretty good experience, not for your eyes though, and you'll probably.
But if we could do it like on like if each person had an Oculus Quest, let's say, like that would be a really nice experience. Because like on Google Cardboard, I guess it's fine, but you can't move your hands or anything. So imagine like if you could actually like interact with your classmates. I mean, that would be amazing. Yeah. And then the teacher would just give the class like online, everyone in their own VR. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, my mom would disagree with the idea, I think. Okay, well, maybe we should end it here. Yeah.
Probably.
Anything you want to say, Gordon?
No, I'm good.
All right. Okay.
I probably have something stuck in my head to say, but I forgot now.
I mean, we get like trailed off. We started talking about one thing, and then like we didn't plan to talk about VR at all, right? But it's cool. Like that's kind of the style of our podcast.
Did you see the haptic suit for VR? It's like you can feel things.
Oh yeah, the haptic
in VR.
Suit, yeah.
Like it punch and you can feel like
the
way
haptic suits
now.
are amazing, but they're expensive though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's end it here, and because I don't know how. Okay, we've already done 40 minutes. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long episode. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
Goodbye, beautiful.
Goodbye, beautiful people.
All right. Okay. So, thanks for listening, anyone. Again, we'll remind you, we have our Discord server, which I guess will launch really soon. We also have our Patreon. If you got some money for us, then you can give it to us, and that would be appreciated. And then in the future, we can get some mics so that we can give you more podcasts, and you can give us more money, and that's the cycle.
Yeah, more money.
I mean, we're
More
not in it.
money, more podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not that we can't do the podcast with more money. It's just like, I don't know if our listeners will actually want to listen to us if we always sound like this. So, I mean, at some point, we've got to get some mics, you know? Yeah. Okay,
good
so
idea.
please support us on Patreon. That would be cool. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. And then, you know, comment.
Don't follow. Just
If you want. I mean, it's all optional. I'm just, you know, reminding everyone that, like, you can support us, which would be cool. That way more people can listen
Just
to us.
send us money.
No,
We need to eat. We haven't ate.
no, that's not true. No one said that. All right, so okay, thanks for listening, and see you in the next one.
Good day.
Good day. All right,
Bye.
bye.